And okay, so start again because this story is just heartbreaking. Okay, so you're 18,
Yeah, I am.
and when you were 12, you got raped by your uncle 7 times.
Yeah.
Okay, so start with the story again. You were playing outside, yes?
My mom and my dad is working, and the one is taking care of me. I was playing outside, and then after that, my uncle arrived, and he told me to go to his place because he wanted to give me some chocolate. And then when we arrived in his home,
Yes.
he locked the door, and then he told me to go his bed
Mm.
to get the chocolate. And then when I go to his bed, he followed, and then he locked the door. And then
Mm.
he told me to shut my mouth
Mm.
because he wanted to give me something.
Mm.
He go outside, and I don't know what he's doing outside. And I was laying in the bed because I don't know what's going on. And then when he arrived again, he bring a knife and a tie of my wrist. And then I told him why he bring that. Then he said nothing, just keep quiet, and then continue what we're doing. And then I said, why? I want to go out. I want to go home. He said, just stay for a while. And then he told me to take off my clothes. And then I said, no, why would I? And then he said, you will take it, or I will take it. And then after that, I didn't do what he wanted. And then he pushed me, and then he tied my 2 wrists, and then he get me naked. And then I was starting crying, and I shout, and he slapped me because I was shouting. And then he get a smooth cotton. He grabbed it into my mouth. He tie it, and then after that, he naked too. And then he said, open your legs. And then I said, no. And then he said, open it or I will kill you. And then I said, don't kill me. And then I am continue keep shouting, but it was not too loud because my mouth is have a what called of that?
Yeah, like the masking tape. Yeah, I get it. Well, the tape.
And then he continued he fucked me, and then I told him that it's hurt, very hurt, and I'm not ready. And then he said, you need to get this because you deserve it. And then I didn't say, but I said, no, I don't deserve it because I am minor and I am your what called of that?
You're like a niece, yeah?
Yeah, niece. And then he told me to shut up. We will talk later. And then I was crying, and then he continued fuck me until my vagina gets bleeding. Yeah. And then I was a bit shocked because it was my first time. I told him, why it's bleeding? Please stop. Please mercy on me. And then he continued fuck me. And then when I was crying, he stopped, and then he gave me a lollipop, not chocolate.
Yeah.
I told him, why you give me like this? I don't want this. Then I grabbed it and I put it into his table, and then I didn't take it. And then he told me he told me like this, like, don't tell your parents or else I will kill them both. And for me, I was a kid, so I am a little bit a fool. So I cannot tell my parents about that because I was scared too, maybe. And then every night my vagina was hurt when every time I go to CR and pee. Yeah, it was hurt, very very hurt. And then I was crying, and my parents asked about why the vagina is like that, and then I didn't say anything. I just cried, and then fast forward in that 7 days, my sister called me that uh, my uncle bring me, and then she followed in his house, and then there is a hole of a house. Yeah, he looked she looked into the hole, and then she saw me and my uncle do that, and while I'm crying, my uncle fucked me, and then in that night, my sister is talk about my parents about that, and then my parents got shocked and cried. I don't know what's their emotions about, and then they and the 11 p.m. at the evening, they called a police. Yeah,
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, so you were 12 years old. He was how old?
Maybe 53.
He's your father's brother, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a half like foreign or like that.
From where?
Um, is
Canadian.
foreign? No, is
no.
foreign or like my dad is half Chinese.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like that.
Okay. Okay. And he went to jail for 5 to 6 years because of this,
Yeah.
for raping a 12-year-old kid 7 times. How did he manage to do it 7 times?
I don't know.
Like, I know you were only 12, so I fully understand that, but how did he manage to manipulate you 7 times?
I don't know.
And how come nobody found out after 6 times? You know what I mean? Why did you not like cry to your parents about it? I don't know. Why did it take so long?
Because it told me if I tell my parents, they will kill both of them. Yeah.
Okay. And that 7
When
times.
When I was a kid, I'm so full of that.
Yeah, I know. It's not your fault at all. It's not your fault at all. And during those 7 times, that was like 1 month or 1 week or 1 year. Those 7 times. How long was the period?
Period. Only 3 days.
So he fucked you like 2 times, 2 3 times. Yeah. So basically, he had the same trick every time, where he would lure you in, wrap your hands around, put tape on your lips,
Yeah.
so you don't scream and shout, and you cannot move, and then he would just fuck you. Would he come inside of you?
No.
Where would he come?
Because if he come inside of me, he caught of my parents because I will get pregnant.
No.
Yeah, so,
You already had your period back then when you were 12.
yeah.
Did he force any other type of sex, or just this?
Just like that.
Just like that. And he has no wife, I suppose, no woman.
He have a wife.
During that time?
Yeah.
Where was his wife?
Working.
Oh my god. And he has kids?
He have kids. Yeah. 1 girl and 1 boy.
Okay, what is the relationship between your father and him right now? Well, like your family and him.
Supposedly, my father cannot walk because of stroke, so they can't go outside to see the guy who fucked me. Yeah,
Does he live
But-
nearby?
of course.
Do you still get to see him?
Yeah, like this is my place and there is his place.
Fucking hell. So you
But there's the other way to go outside whenever I go, so I cannot go there.
oh my god. Okay, so
When I go there to buy some groceries and besides of his house, he told me that hey, get out of here. You not belong here. Go.
okay, so how often do you see him?
What?
How often do you see him
I
on
don't
an
know.
average? Every week? Every
No,
month?
not every week. When I go to
Once a month?
Yeah, like that.
And you guys don't exchange eye contact, you just kind of
Yeah,
know
I
each other.
just do this when I
Okay.
walk.
Okay. And he's out, like he's free now, yeah? Only 5,
yeah,
6 years
yeah.
for fucking a 12-year-old 7 times. Okay. Okay. Would you like anything to be done about this?
What?
Would you like anything to be done about this? If you can choose, what would you like to get done about this? Let's say I'm a man who can do something about it, for example, okay? Would you like something to be done about it?
Mm, I don't know. I just want to.
Tell me what you want.
And that time I was crying because I asked myself, because there's a lot of women in there who wants a sex, but why me? There's a lot of girls in there, and it's done. It's already done. So that's my past and that's my lesson learned. I will not go back in that shit. And I was traumatized before because after that I didn't go outside, but for 1 year I stayed home for in 1 year. Yeah, I didn't go to school because of traumatized. Even my dad touched me. I always And then my parents managed me to go like Cebu, go out, hang out, just make me feel better. But in my mind, I cannot let it go because that's my trauma. So I don't want to get back of it.
So, if I could do something about it, because honestly speaking, I can. I'm a man who can do a lot, trust me. So, would you like something to be done? Would you like him? What would you like? That's my question. Would you like anything to be done about this? Do you want any revenge? Do you want him gone? Do you want him in jail, or do you just want to leave it as it is? It's your choice.
He's already in jail, but he's free now.
So you don't want anything changed. You're fine the way it is.
Yeah, I'm fine right now.
And
it's my past. I don't want to go back.
Okay. And you are safe now, yes? Like there's no recently safe. There was no any kind of flags that like signs that he could try to do the same shit again. And how is your body feeling? Is it okay now?
Yeah, I'm okay now, but I don't know. It's pain for me because I was planning myself to give myself to a man.
Beautiful
who
value.
It.
Yeah, beautiful values. Yeah, I know you. So you basically want to have sex after marriage. You wanted to be a good guy. You wanted to be a virgin for your man, which is absolutely, honestly, so respectful and so nice. But you can't really do it anymore because you got raped, which is out of your control and it's not your fault.
So that's why.
Okay, I understand.
But I'm okay now.
I can see that, and I really respect that. I admire you for it, and the way you handle it, it's really impressive. Is there anything you would like to say to women about something like this? If you could like send a message to people, or you know what I mean?
What?
Like if you could send a message to women like about these kind of circumstances, because believe me or not, a lot of women actually got raped in their lives. So is there something you'd like to say, like some sort of a support or wise thoughts, something like that? Like because it's quite impressive how you got over it. Do you understand what I mean? Like it's horrible what happened to you, and the way you are right now. You're a 19-year-old guy, and you know the way you're dealing with it. Like you're handling that trauma pretty well. So my question is there any kind of like words of wisdom or anything you would like to share about this? Like let's say if you were speaking to your sister, your friend, and she was going through a similar thing, is there something you would like to say to her? Any advice you'd like to give to her?
All I can say is move forward.
Move forward.
For example, if you have that same situation of mine, just don't mind about suicide.
Suicide, yeah, of course.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't hurt yourself, and then just follow what you want and continue. Just listen to your parents and stay positive.
Listen to your parents and stay positive. It's honestly, it's amazing, and the way that like I am offering you a solution, and you're not malicious, you're not seeking revenge. That's also beautiful, and that's actually the way I suppose your religion, God, wants you to be, because He doesn't want you to look for revenge. Well, Drama usually destroys women, it builds men, but I can see that in your case, well, obviously it doesn't have a good effect on you, but you, honestly, I'm very proud of you. Very, very proud of you, and yeah, you should talk to people about this, you should share it, and I hope it will help you, you know? And I would advise you that, let's say, when you're looking for men, tell him about the fact that you wanted to be a virgin for him, you want to have sex after marriage. Like, tell him that and explain it to him why you can't be a virgin anymore. And I'm sure if he's a good guy, he'll be understanding and reasonable, because this is, honestly, it's pretty good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank you.